Welcome to JVR Industries. Today we're going to go over the JVR Vac100 and JVR Vac110 chamber vacuum sealers and what the differences are. We are also going to talk about what makes them most suitable for your application. So today we have our two models. We have the JVR Vac100 chamber vacuum sealer and the Vac110. Now the difference between these two units is a pretty simple explanation. So this one is basically the convenience featured machine, where this machine is the Powerhouse. Now what I mean by convenience featured is this unit has the ability to have external function. So on this vacuum port, or also known as the accessory port, hooks up a hose that hooks up to external features like the 3-gallon chamber, the 3-piece canister set, the wine stopper, and so forth. But it also has that internal capability as well. So that's pretty neat. And what I mean by Powerhouse is the pump on this unit has double the flow rate at 8 cubic meters per hour on this unit. So it's a lot quicker. It's a third of horsepower. Real powerful vacuum pump. Incredible. So if you're looking for efficiency and speed and you're pumping out tons of meat or vegetables or whatever, this is the machine for that. So that's what I mean by convenience featured and a Powerhouse. To further cover the convenience features of the Vac100, we also need to talk about the programs. Now the programs are pretty incredible on this. You actually have 10 programs within this unit. So we have a cleanup program. So when you're running high moisture content products or liquids, or you're running in a high humidity room frequently, that cleanup program makes it so that when that water gets taken in through this port into your pump and mixes in with your oil, you're able to get up that pump up to a certain temperature to expel all the moisture out of the pump. So it's kind of a cool feature. But those remaining 9 programs and presets that you have in there, you can allocate to whatever process you choose. So say you want to change the vacuum pump time, the seal time, the cooling time in each program, you can do that. You just dial them in. Say you're running bacon, P0 program or that preset, you can set to the bacon how you want to set it up with that pouch size and with however many filler plates you have inside that chamber. And then you could do P1 with baking soda, something totally different, and it's maybe a little bit smaller, a little larger in size, whatever it might be. You have to adjust that vacuum pump time. Maybe the seal time's about the same because they're both 3 mil bags. But then the cooling time is also the same. So you're looking just to dial in that vacuum pump time between the two products. Well, then you can do that, especially if you're doing higher quantities of those things frequently. You can set that up so you can be pretty efficient with that. Now, a couple other features that really set the Vac100 apart from the 110 is transportability. So this thing actually weighs in at 52 pounds where the 110 weighs at 77 pounds. And there's also transport handles on this. So if you needed to pick this up, carry it somewhere, it's going to be a lot more easy to carry than the 110. Now we do sell stainless steel carts to put both of these units on. So as far as transportability regarding using a cart, they're very similar in that manner. But as far as like having to pick it up and carry it somewhere, if you're looking to carry it other places, this is going to be your unit. Now, one of my favorite convenience features on this unit is the skip function. So say you're running a liquid and you're running through that vacuum cycle. The product starts to boil. You can simply skip that function to go to the next cycle, seal time then cool time. That will allow no boil over to occur. This is a great feature for those instances. It's also a great feature if you're just trying to hone in the vacuum time you're not entirely sure what to set that vacuum time at, set it as high as you want, run the cycle. If you see it's evacuated all the air, you can simply skip and go to the next function. And then that way, next cycle that you run, you can just dial in that vacuum pump time for the desired time based on your last skip. Now the dimensions on the Vac100 are 16.2 inches in width, 19.3 inches in depth, and 8.3 inches in height. That's with the lid closed. With the lid open, it's a maximum height of 23 inches. The dimensions on the 110 are 14.7 inches in width, 19.8 inches in depth, and 16 inches in height. Now, the maximum height on this unit with the lid open is 25.5 inches. So why are these outside dimensions important? Well, if you're looking to fit one of these units on a countertop, this is the unit for a countertop. This one might be a little more problematic. Now, you could probably find ways for this to stay down. When it automatically opens, it might hit something, but this is not automatic. So when it releases, it just kind of stays like that, and you can lift this lid as much as you want. Now you can have it wide open if you so choose, but you can have it as low as you want. So great for countertop space. Now the specs that really matter to people are that chamber size. Let's talk about that. The Vac100, the chamber size is a 13.8 by 12 by 4.3. The maximum pouch size on this unit is a 12 by 14, hosting a 12.3 inch seal bar. Cool thing is, I have fit as big as a 5.5 pound whole chicken inside this chamber. So it's actually pretty impressive what you can fit in this low profile chamber vacuum sealer. Now the chamber dimensions on a Vac110 are 11.3 by 15.2 by 5.2 in the depth there. So you can actually fit a maximum pouch size of 11 by 16 on this, and the seal bar width on this is 11 inches in width. So another difference between these two units is the chamber construction on the Vac110 is an industry standard stainless steel, which adds weight to the machine. Whereas the Vac100 is a composite chamber, which is used to lighten the machine. Both are very durable and they work great for the application of our customers. And the last pretty big difference is the heat strip that resides within the seal bars and these toolless seal bars. And that is the heat strip width. So on the Vac100, the heat strip that runs down the heart of this seal bar assembly is measuring in at 6 millimeters, whereas in the Vac110, the heat strip that's running down the center of this is 8 millimeters. So if you're looking for a greater seal, this is the way to go. Did you know that the industry standard heat strip width is a total of 6 millimeters, where the Vac110 has a 2 millimeter greater width? That's an extra wide seal. If you're looking for that, this is your unit. So check it out, 6 to 8 is, both those widths are incredible for seal integrity. But if you're looking for a little bit more, the Vac110 has a little more beefy of a heat strip. Now another pretty big difference on these two units is the control panels. The control panels function quite a bit differently. So on the 100, you have a light sensitive control panel that you have to place your finger over. It's very similar to almost a touch screen, but a little different because it's more light sensitive. You lay your finger flat over it, and your fingertip has to go just over the top of that white circle, and that light sensitive button reacts to your finger covering it. Whereas the Vac110 is a tactile control button that you can hear it presses. You can click it. So the responsiveness of the two control panels are slightly different. The glaring difference between these two units is the Vac100 has a shatterproof tempered glass lid, where the Vac110 has a industry standard dome-shaped lid. The lid chamber gasket resides on the top of the chamber as opposed to on the lid, where lid chamber gasket resides within the transparent acrylic lid. The only reason behind this is because the material that the gasket resides in is machinable. Let's talk about the similarities of these units. So on this unit, it's a little wider, right? About the same length. This unit's about the same length, but a little more narrow. This one's a little shorter, and this one's a little taller. Max pouch sizes are about the same, 12 by 14, 11 by 16, pretty similar. Seal bar length, I mean, you're only talking about a 1 inch difference, roughly. Not a huge difference. And another big similarity on these two is they're both retort capable. So if you're looking to do Mylar pouches, or if you're looking to do retort pouches for canning, they both do it. Now, another similarity that you see very obviously is stainless steel bodies on these units. Very, very durable, beautiful looking units, clean up nice and easy to take care of. Before I let you guys go, I'm going to talk about the last big difference that's going to matter to a lot of our customers, and that is the price point. So on this unit, the Vac100, you're looking at $899, and the Vac110, you're looking at $999. $100 difference. So if you're looking for convenience, external vacuum aeration, mason jarring capabilities more so, amongst other things, this is your unit. If you're looking for something that's a powerhouse, that's going to output more efficiently, more quickly, because you're doing a higher output, Vac110 is going to do the job. Thank you so much for choosing JVR Industries YouTube channel to check out our chamber vacuum sealers and to become more educated on chamber vacuum sealers. Now, if you have any more questions regarding chamber vacuum sealers, seal integrity, how do these things work, what's different between these and external vacuum sealers, or anything, leave a question or comment below, or feel free to reach out to us. Thanks again for watching JVR Industries YouTube channel. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. You guys have a great one.